Dinner time. All right, we're going to talk about spooky things.
Ooh.
Ghosts.
Happy Halloween.
And actual dead people.
Dum dum dum.
Dum dum. Dum. Sam and Colby.
Sam and Colby.
What is Sam and Colby? Actually, this is the first of a series we're going to do called Parents. What are your fucking kids watching on goddamn YouTube? Because you don't know. So you don't pay that much attention, probably. But what your kids are watching is Sam and Colby. What does Sam and Colby do?
They explore spooky things.
Oh, that's a sweet way to put it. Sam and Colby brainwash your kids into thinking the psychics are real and fucking a bunch of grifters are real, and not to think for themselves and not understand that they're being tricked constantly. I mean,
is it that bad?
I think once you start to look at it, yes, it is that bad. What they used to do, they used to like to break into places till they got arrested, right?
Yeah, they'd explore like abandoned.
Yeah. They'd trespass and then get caught and then get arrested.
Yeah. Well, Colby got arrested once.
Yeah, he got arrested once. That's probably why he's got those dark circles under his eyes. So, Sam and Colby, what you basically have is you got one guy that looks like Opie. Not Opie and Anthony Opie. Opie from fucking Andy Griffith Show. And then you have...
No, he does.
Then you have...
Oh my God.
Another one that looks like he was like dredged out of a sewer grate somewhere. He's just dripping with slime like Gollum from the goddamn 70s Hobbit movie.
I don't know where you're getting this. No, he
Really? But in a cute way. The girls like. You know what I'm talking about. He basically looks like a grunge kid from the early 90s.
Yeah.
He looks like.
Yeah.
That's why LaDonna's sweet on him. That's why she's nice to him. Even though they are brainwashing these kids. They have psychics on their show. Correct?
Yeah.
Well, let's just go over the show. The show is they basically do ghost hunters.
Yeah.
Right?
Or ghost adventures type.
Ghost
thing,
adventures. Yeah. And they tie that into like parasocial relationships where they make your kids really love them, like they're part of the family. Like they're like say something bad about Sam and Colby. They will defend them. As though they know them personally.
Yeah.
That's not healthy. I'm sorry. It's not. You don't know these people at all. But they cultivate that feeling. They make that feeling more because they do stuff that isn't part of their show. Like if they just did their show that was the Ghost Adventures, and that was all they did, I wouldn't have a lot to complain about. But the fact that they tied into their social lives as people, then they start... You know, they want people to stalk them safely. Yeah. They want little girls to think they're cute and stalk them until they actually get close, and then they'll start crying and be like, "We're getting stalked all the time." You want that to happen. That's how you make your money. Because then when a new hoodie comes out that's a cheap-ass hoodie with some just dumb bullshit on it, all the little girls want it.
That's $60 that my daughter wants super bad. Yeah.
That is gross. It's really gross, especially now that you made money. Like you made money, you did some questionable things to make the money. Why don't you just sit back? But they can't do that. They got to make more money. It's called being greedy. And that's what a lot of people that are liars and cheats do. A lot of people that don't care about anybody but themselves.
But they make you feel like they care about you so much.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they do.
I even kind of fall victim to that a little bit.
I'm sure they make you feel like they care. You guys, you're the only reason we could do this.
Yeah.
You know, we're here.
You're right.
And now we're going to set up this.
Disagree.
I'm going to set up this tape recorder, dude. Listen, this tape recorder, a lot of people don't know this. This right here, it looks like an old regular tape recorder, but it's not. You know what it actually is? It records sounds. I just pressed the record button to record sounds. Now, I don't know what's going to happen when I press play here, because it's going to show me all the things it just recorded. Holy shit.
Did you pick something up?
I picked something up.
What is that?
Maybe the people that used to live here used to play music sometimes. Oh, because we were listening to it, the ghost got scared, and they made it harder to hear. That's what the ghosts do. That was a clever point I was making. That whenever you use this technology, there's always like little warbles and stuff you can make. Do you remember the ghost shows used to like to show you orbs? Uh-huh. Look, these orbs.
Oh, yeah.
Were caught.
Yeah.
Look, they caught these orbs. I remember as a kid looking at it and be like, is that dust? Like if you sit in light and look at it with your own eyes, it'll make those same orbs from the dust. And I would think that looks like dust, you know. Mm-hmm. And then a few years back, somebody said, turns out that's dust.
Or orbs?
The orbs were just dust caught in the light. And when the light flashes off those old cameras, it makes the dust look like something's there.
Right, right.
I mean, it's the same thing with audio. And so what they do whenever the audio is playing and they want to put something in your mind. You say brainwashing is too big, too crazy a term to call it. But I don't think it's that crazy because they implant what they want you to think in the visuals. What does that sound like? What does it sound like? And they put like a little text down there to tell you what they think it sounds like. And then sure enough, that's what it'll sound like to you too. Mm-hmm. And if you are not aware and not looking for these kind of tricks, it might work on you, such as you're a little kid. You say it's all just harmless fun. I don't think so. These bullshit mind readers make tons of money. And people make life choices based off of what they hear from a psychic. So now you got your kids that have been trained to think that all this shit is real, because they do bring psychics on to tell them what's going on there. They never push back at all. They never say, well, maybe it's not that. They never say, maybe it's not this, maybe it's not that. They just go in full tilt. And they are actively brainwashing your kids. That's why they are Jackal Nest criminals. They're in trouble with us. Look. I wrote their name. I'm going to write their name on the board. Sam and Colby.
Well, I'm not convinced that they don't honestly believe that this stuff is real. I think they do believe it's real. I think they think that what they're seeing and hearing and experiencing is real.
No, I don't agree with you. I think they know it's fake, and they have to know it's fake to do all the editing tricks they use constantly to push forth this narrative they want to push forward. They like to say, oh, we really believe it, but if you really believed it, you wouldn't need to do all these editing tricks you're doing that are very obvious for anybody that's done any editing. I'm not, the new editing stuff, I'm stupid. I don't know it. I don't have a nice computer to do it on. But I did used to edit quite a bit in high school. And I could tell when you're giving me a jump cut and when you're greasing the audio a little bit with some stuff that's not actually there. I mean, we're being nice right now. We're saying they're actually capturing those sounds. I think a lot of times they grease it up a little bit. I think a lot of times they add some extra sounds that aren't there.
Yeah, I guess I'm just giving them a little bit too much credit.
You probably are.
Yeah.
Because you know what's the worst thing that can happen to them? They stop doing ghost stuff, and then they start just selling themselves as a brand. Sam and Colby, buy our stuff. They got enough of an audience. They can do that now. So I guess that's what I'm asking Sam and Colby to do. Stop doing your ghost shit. just be a regular podcast or whatever. You got enough young female fans that will listen to it, that will buy your shit, but quit lying to them about this other shit. You know, just quit being liars.
I don't think they'll do that. I think too many of their fans love their spooky stuff they're doing.
Well, you could do.
I think that's how they got even more popular, was
Yeah.
because they started doing that. So.
Exactly. But they're already rich. So they could take a hit for a couple months till it builds back up into the new thing they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. You know, that's the nicest thing I could say. I don't want to have to do a Sam and Colby apology. But what I apologize for with Tony Collin, that was a joke. But if I said that about Sam and Colby, I would mean it. But I don't remember what it is I said or what I meant by what I just said. They're a pimple. I think they should be popped.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
This is pretty boring because they're boring. There's not much to talk about. They're just a couple of fake liars that little kids like because they're cute. It's pretty much the end
That's
of it.
probably 85%. Yep.
But that's what your kids are watching. We're a watchdog group now. Now we're watchdogs. Whenever that little thing comes says, is this for kids? I always put no. And if I ever see a kid commenting here, I'll be like, get out of here, you little bitch. Don't you fucking talk to me. I don't want to be a Backstreet Boy. Although I could if I did want to be. I'd shave this beard off. I'd cut my hair and like flat kind of, but not flat like going up. And then I frost the tips. And I take the glasses off. And I cut this right here between my eyes, this little unibrow. And then I'd be the prettiest boy.
Ooh.
That's
The
right.
prettiest boy. Yeah.
That's me. Actually, that's it. Where are we at on time? 10?
A little bit over.
All
Yeah.
right. So we're going to cut it for now. Keep watching because I might just decide to be the prettiest boy.
Oh. Bye.
Thank you.